So right now would be a good time to figure out which spider symbol we're going to go for. Me personally, I decided to go with more of a smaller classical style, as you can see right there. I drew a couple out by hand and they looked really stubby, which was the problem with the last one I made, so again, I took a picture off Google and made this one, which is a bit wider, more dramatized, which is what I was going for, so that worked out pretty well. Next, to find the center line of this piece of fabric, I folded it in half and drew the line down the middle like that. That's an easy way to start out the web pattern, and then you can go with whatever design you feel like. The thing I did here is just go about a couple centimeters away from the edge, and then about an inch away from that, and continue the design all the way around. A tip for making the horizontal design is to draw dots on the vertical lines. That way you keep everything in one congruent straight line, and then you draw little quarter circles to connect those dots, and then there you got the web design. Really simple, really easy. After it was all painted, it looks like this. Next time I'll probably do even smaller designs for in between the web areas that might make it pop a bit more, but I'm happy with how this one came out. Right here I sewed up the shoulders, and right here the belt was too large rather, so I had to cut it away and make another one right there, as you can see, and a little bit of fabric paint will cover up that seam, so if you have to do that too, don't worry about it. Next I'm just lining up the blue fabric with the red, just making sure everything fits, and then you'd want to hand sew it down first, and then go with the sewing machine and finalize it once you make sure everything fits correctly. Right now this shirt has no sleeves nor neck, so I'm going to show you guys how to make the neck first. The neck shape should fit inside of the neck hole. As you can see right there, you can pause that and get an idea for what you're doing. This piece can totally be improvised depending on how you want to do it. So for the sleeve design for the webs, I decided to use the armhole of the shirt and use that as a marker for the rest of the webbing. Right there. So, in case you couldn't figure out how the sleeve went on, this longer line is usually the back for me, and this curved edge is the front. Doesn't really matter, yours is probably different than mine anyway. Whatever way you cut it out should fit back together is the point. And then you just sew everything together nice and neatly. Again, hand sew it first, then sew it down with the sewing machine. Now I'm going to show you how to put the sleeves into the shirt. Make sure that the shirt is inside out and the sleeves are right side in. Then feed the sleeves through the sleeve hole, and then line everything up. Because there are separated colors, it should be easy to line everything up. And if you have to tighten anything, you can do so. A problem I ran into with the pants is that they were too loose and kept falling down, so I decided to make a little loop right there and add some elastic to it, and I recommend you search a video for a method for adding elastic into pants. I didn't know that there was an easy way of doing this, so I spent a couple hours just shifting elastic through pants, but whatever. Once you have that down, you just want to sew up the hole so it doesn't fall back out. The spider symbol I cut out of some black fabric. You can cut out of foam or latex or whatever is available to you, but just keep in mind that if you're using fabric that it doesn't fray, because if it frays it's going to come apart, it's not going to look good. So either use a fabric that doesn't fray or get some fabric glue that helps with that. And then I just fabric glued it onto the shirt, and later on I sewed it into the shirt. Anyway, that's all the spare time with the shirt, you guys. I'll see you guys next time.